Did you know that your liver could be slowly dying while you sleep? Most people have no idea that certain strange symptoms at night could be warnings of serious liver damage. Today, I'm breaking down what nocturnal signs of liver damage you need to worry about, how age affects the onset of these signs, and what you should do if you experience these symptoms. And if you stick around till the very end, I'll share a bonus sign that's the most shocking symptom you've never heard of. Have you ever experienced unbearable itching that seems to get worse at night? You might think it's just dry skin, but there could be a more serious underlying cause: your liver. When your liver isn't working right, it can't properly make or move bile through your body. This backup of bile can make you itch like crazy, especially when you're trying to get some shut-eye. The itching might start on your hands or feet, but it can spread all over. It's not the kind of itch that goes away with a little scratching. It's a deep, annoying itch that can keep you up for hours. As we get older, our livers don't work as well, so this nighttime itching becomes more common. If you're dealing with this relentless itching night after night, don't brush it off. It could be your body's way of telling you something is wrong with your liver. So why does your liver affect your sleep so much? Insomnia is another nighttime symptom that could point to an ailing liver. When your liver isn't in tip-top shape, it can throw off your body's natural sleep rhythm. You see, a healthy liver helps make melatonin, the hormone that tells your body when it's time to catch some Z's. But a damaged liver can't produce melatonin like it should, leaving you tossing and turning at night. Your liver also plays a part in keeping your body temperature steady while you snooze. When it's not working right, you might find yourself shivering one minute and sweating the next, making it hard to get comfy and drift off. As we age, our livers don't bounce back like they used to, so these sleep troubles can become more frequent. If you find yourself struggling to fall asleep or stay asleep night after night, it's worth checking in with your doctor. They can help you figure out if your liver might be the culprit behind your restless nights. Speaking of restless nights, have you ever been jolted awake by a sudden painful leg cramp? If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a painful Charlie horse, you know just how distressing nighttime leg cramps can be. These sudden intense muscle spasms can strike without warning, leaving you writhing in pain and unable to get back to sleep. For some people, these cramps happen once in a blue moon, but if you're dealing with a struggling liver, you might find yourself facing this painful problem more and more often. You see, when your liver isn't working right, it can throw off the balance of electrolytes in your body. Electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and calcium help your muscles contract and relax smoothly. But when your liver fails to do its job, these electrolytes can get out of whack, leading to those dreaded nighttime leg cramps. If you find yourself waking up to these painful episodes on the regular, it's time to take a closer look at your liver health. Cutting back on alcohol, eating a balanced diet, and staying hydrated can help keep those electrolytes in check. But if the cramps keep coming back, it's best to chat with your doctor. They can run some tests to see if your liver needs some extra TLC. Speaking of nighttime troubles, have you ever woken up drenched in sweat, even though your room is cool as a cucumber? Night sweats are another red flag that your liver might be in trouble. If you wake up with your pajamas and sheets soaked, even when the AC is blasting, pay attention. As your liver struggles, your body works overtime to get rid of toxins that are building up. One way it does this is by turning up the sweat. When your liver isn't filtering things out like it should, your body has to find other ways to clean house. Sweating buckets at night is one of those ways. You might think it's just menopause or a bit too much spice at dinner, but if it keeps happening, your liver could be the real reason behind your damp nights. So what's the deal with feeling exhausted after a full night's rest? It's not like a little sweat should wipe you out, right? Well, when your liver's in rough shape, just getting through the night can be a marathon. But why is your liver messing with your beauty sleep in the first place? When your liver is crying out for help, a full night's sleep might not leave you feeling refreshed and ready to face the day. Instead of waking up recharged, you might feel like you barely slept a wink. This unrefreshing sleep is a classic sign that your liver is struggling to keep up. You see, when your liver is damaged, it can't clean your blood like it's supposed to. This means that toxins can build up in your body, leaving you feeling drained and foggy. Even if you're getting plenty of hours in bed, the quality of your sleep takes a nosedive when your liver isn't working right. This fatigue can turn into a vicious cycle. The more exhausted you feel, the harder it is to stick to a healthy sleep routine. And the more your sleep schedule gets off track, the more strain you put on your already overworked liver. So if you're constantly waking up feeling like you need a nap, it might be time to give your liver some love. But what happens when that tiredness follows you throughout the day, no matter how much sleep you get? That unrefreshing sleep we just talked about, it doesn't just leave you feeling drained when you wake up. That drowsiness can follow you around all day, no matter how many cups of coffee you chug. If you're finding yourself nodding off at your desk or struggling to keep your eyes open during your favorite TV show, your liver could be to blame. You see, when your liver isn't working right, toxins can build up in your body, and this can lead to something called hepatic encephalopathy, which is a fancy way of saying your brain's not working as well as it should because of your liver problems. These toxins can make you feel really sleepy and confused during the day, even if you got a full night's rest. It's like your brain is in a constant fog, and no amount of caffeine can clear it away. So if you're feeling way more tired than usual and can't seem to shake it, don't brush it off as just a busy schedule or a late night. It could be a sign that your liver needs some serious attention. But here's the real kicker. What if your days and nights start blending together in a jumbled mess? It gets even worse when your days and nights start flipping like a coin. You might find yourself wide awake at 3 a.m., but ready for a nap at noon. This is called a sleep-wake cycle disturbance, and it's another red flag that your liver is in trouble. You see, your liver doesn't just filter toxins, it also helps control your body's internal clock. When it's not working right, that clock gets out of whack. Your circadian rhythm, which tells your body when to sleep and when to wake up, gets all mixed up. Suddenly you're feeling alert in the middle of the night and drowsy in the middle of the day. It's like your body doesn't know if it's coming or going. This can make it really hard to stick to a normal schedule, which just makes everything else worse. If you notice your sleep patterns getting flipped around, don't ignore it. Keep track of when you're sleeping and when you're awake, and share that information with your doctor. They might be able to help you get your days and nights back on track. But there's another nighttime liver sign that's even more alarming. Imagine feeling like you're choking or gasping for air in the middle of the night. If you thought sleep apnea was just a snoring problem, think again. When your liver is on its last legs, sleep apnea can become a real nightmare. This scary sleep disorder happens when you stop breathing for short periods during the night, and it's way more common in people with liver disease. Here's how it works. As your liver gets sicker, it can cause something called ascites. That's when fluid builds up in your belly, and it can make it really hard for your lungs to do their job. When your lungs can't expand fully, you might start having pauses in your breathing while you sleep. But it gets worse. Those breathing pauses can actually make your liver disease even more serious. Every time you stop breathing, your body gets less oxygen, and your liver needs oxygen to heal and work properly. So sleep apnea and liver disease end up feeding into each other, creating a dangerous cycle. If you think you might have sleep apnea, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor about getting a sleep study done. You might need to make some lifestyle changes or even use a special machine to help you breathe at night. Trust me, your liver and your life will thank you. But brace yourself, because we haven't even talked about the most shocking nighttime sign of liver trouble yet. You won't believe how this next symptom could be sounding the alarm that your liver is in serious trouble. Here's the thing. Your liver might be trying to send you a message while you sleep. And it's not just about the restless nights or feeling tired during the day. Believe it or not, those crazy, vivid dreams and terrifying nightmares could be a surprising sign that your liver is in big trouble. Most people have no idea that their wild dream adventures or middle-of-the-night scares could be connected to their liver health. But when this organ starts to fail, it can actually change what's happening in your brain while you sleep. You see, when your liver gets really sick, it can sometimes stop filtering out toxins like it's supposed to. These toxins can sneak their way into your bloodstream and travel up to your brain. There, they can mess with your mind, causing something that we mentioned earlier called hepatic encephalopathy. And that's where these intense dreams and nightmares come in. Doctors think the toxins might be triggering parts of your brain that control dreams, leading to those movie-like scenes or terrifying moments that jolt you awake. It's pretty shocking to think that what's happening in your dreams could be a clue about what's happening to your liver. But if you're suddenly having a lot more vivid dreams or nightmares than usual, and you've got some other weird sleep issues too, it's worth getting your liver checked out. They could be your liver's way of sounding the alarm that it needs help fast. Remember, investing time and money into your health is the best investment you'll ever make. Thank you for being someone who invests in their health. I've just released a video unveiling a major breakthrough in health and wellness for those of us over 50. If staying healthy as you age is important to you, you need to watch this video next.